The opening rounds unfold like a dangerous dance, fast, sharp, and deceptive. Olusegun refuses to be intimidated, firing back with quick combinations, mixing body and head shots, showing the courage that carried him to this stage. He isn't running, he's fighting. He leans in, throws hooks, answers every attack with one of his own. The crowd responds, roaring as exchanges explode in the center of the ring. But beneath the surface, the tide is already shifting. Matthyse's punches carry a different sound, a deeper thud, a heavier echo. Each right hand sneaks through the guard. Each hook to the body leaves a mark you can't see yet but will feel later. Matthysse stays compact, patient, stalking Olusegun into corners and ropes, unloading with bad intentions. The Nigerian fighter tries to adjust, tries to use movement, tries to stay off the bicycle, but the pressure is relentless. By round 2 and 3, Matthysse begins to take ownership of the ring. He fires overhand rights, digs to the body, cuts off angles, forcing Olusegun to fight at a pace he doesn't want. Still, Olusegun's heart refuses to break. He punches back hard, lands clean shots, earns moments of success that make the fight feel competitive and dangerous. The crowd buzzes louder with every exchange because this isn't just skill on display, it's willpower colliding with brutality. Matthysse absorbs shots and keeps coming, unfazed, unmoved, his eyes locked forward like a predator that knows time is on its side. The early rounds end with both men standing, both men trading, but the message is clear. Olusegun is brave, but bravery alone won't stop what's coming. As the fight moves deeper, the tempo remains unforgiving. Round after round, Matthysse turns the ring into a shrinking prison. Olusegun shows flashes of brilliance, sharp left hands, clever bodywork, quick bursts that remind everyone why he's undefeated. He even backs Matthysse up briefly, earning cheers and respect. But every success comes at a cost. Matthysse answers everything with interest. Hooks crash into ribs. Right hands snap heads back. The Argentine begins to tattoo Olusegun's body, investing early and often, breaking him down piece by piece. The ropes become a familiar place, and each time Olusegun finds himself there, Matthysse welcomes him with violence. The crowd gasps at the exchanges. Uppercuts, hooks, straight rights, combinations thrown with malicious intent. Still, Olusegun refuses to fall. He absorbs punishment that would have dropped other men, standing tall, swinging back, showing the heart of a warrior. Commentators marvel at his toughness, his courage, his refusal to quit. But toughness doesn't win fights when power keeps breaking through. Matthyse's confidence grows with every round. He stalks more aggressively now, knowing the finish is approaching. Olusegun's movement slows just enough for Matthysse to time him. The left hook becomes a weapon of terror, landing upstairs, downstairs, everywhere. The crowd senses the turning point. This is no longer about who is winning rounds. It's about how long Olusegun can survive the storm. Each bell feels like a temporary rescue, not a reset. Round 10 begins and Matthysse moves with purpose. There is no hesitation now, no patience, only intent. He drives Olusegun backward, pins him near the corner, and opens fire. Right hands crash through the guard. Hooks tear into the body. Olusegun fires back, but the answers come slower, weaker. Then it happens. A brutal right hand lands clean. A follow-up hook detonates. Olusegun's legs betray him for the first time in his career. He collapses to the canvas, the arena erupting in shock and disbelief. The undefeated warrior is down. He tries to rise, tries to fight the moment, but the damage is undeniable. The referee steps in, waving it off as Matthysse stands over him, victorious. The fight is over. The storm has passed, and only one man remains standing. As the official announcement echoes through the arena, Lucas Matthysse raises his gloves, calm, composed, dangerous as ever. Interim WBC super lightweight champion of the world. This was more than a knockout, it was a statement. Against a brave, undefeated opponent, Matthysse proved once again that power, pressure, and patience are a lethal combination. Olusegun leaves the ring with his pride intact, his courage unquestioned, having given everything against a man built for destruction. But on this night in Las Vegas, destiny chose its path. Lucas Matthysse didn't just win a fight. He reminded the boxing world why his name inspires fear, why his fists command respect, and why every contender at 140 pounds must reckon with the machine from Argentina. Las Vegas breathes differently on fight night, and inside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the air feels heavier than usual. The lights burn hot over the rain, the crowd hums with anticipation, and the tension settles into every corner like a held breath. Two men stand across from each other, separated by inches of canvas and a lifetime of sacrifice. On one side, Lucas, La Máquina, Matthysse of Argentina. A feared puncher, a man whose reputation walks into the ring before he does. A quiet storm with fists like iron, Matthysse carries the scars of controversial losses and unfinished business. A contender desperate to remind the world who he really is. Across from him stands Ajose Olusegun of Nigeria, undefeated, proud, resilient, representing not just himself but a nation hungry to see boxing rise again. Their records are nearly identical, their ambitions aligned, but only one path leads forward. As the announcer's voice echoes through the arena, titles and rankings fade into the background. This is about survival now. The referee's instructions are clear, almost ceremonial. Protect yourself at all times. Gloves touch, respect acknowledged, and the bell slices through the noise like a blade. Round 1 begins, and immediately the contrast appears. Olusegun moves lightly, left-handed, sharp, confident, unloading early combinations to test the waters. He looks comfortable, busy, energetic, skating around the danger. But Matthysse doesn't rush. He stalks. He watches. He calculates. Every step forward is deliberate, every feint a promise of violence to come. The crowd senses it. That feeling when you know something explosive is building. Matthysse starts to open up, thudding punches into arms and ribs, backing Olusegun toward the ropes, the one place no fighter wants to be against a man like him. The first heavy uppercut lands, snapping heads back and sending a warning through the building. This is not a sparring session. This is a reckoning. By the later rounds, the fight transforms into a brutal test of endurance. Olusegun, battered but unbroken, continues to fire back, landing combinations that prove he is still dangerous. His gloves stay high, his legs keep moving, his spirit refuses to fold. But Matthysse's pressure never relents. He cuts the ring with precision, traps Olusegun along the ropes, and unleashes sequences that shake the arena. Heads snap back like hinges under stress. Body shots land with sickening force. The crowd rises to its feet, torn between admiration for Olusegun's courage and awe at Matthysse's relentless power. Every exchange feels like it could be the end. Matthysse stalks, unloads, pauses just long enough to let Olusegun stand, then attacks again. It's not cruelty, it's inevitability. Olusegun digs deep, finding a second wind, throwing back triple hooks, refusing to simply shell up. But the damage accumulates. The punches slow him. The pressure drains him. Matthysse smells it now. He presses harder, combinations flowing with frightening ease. The ring feels smaller, the noise louder, the stakes heavier. This is where contenders separate themselves from champions, where power meets perseverance, and one finally overwhelms the other.